What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 online connected franchise mode game. The Seahawks are still undefeated this season, now with a 7-0 record and featured on Monday Night Football, going against the 5-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, and featuring one of the best passing attacks in the NFL this season, led by young Paxton Lynch. Here's Russell Wilson, nearly intercepted on the very first play as Pearson Bronson with the handoff, not getting much. That brings up 3rd down and 8. Wilson looking to pass. Wilson dumping it down. That's not even close to moving the chains as ProSize gets the catch, but the punting unit comes out anyways, and Paxton Lynch is coming onto the Monday Night Football stage, and so is Jeremy Hill. This offense has a lot of weapons. They have Paxton Lynch, they have Jeremy Hill, Mike Evans is still in town, so is Cameron Brate, and they have Jermaine Kearse, the former Seattle Seahawks, who was left in free agency this offseason, did not get a contract offer, and signed with Tampa Bay and is having a very successful season as 4th down punting unit for Tampa Bay comes out. So early on, both defenses standing strong. I mean, we had a pretty solid wide receiving core, so we let Kearse walk, but he's doing pretty good in Tampa Bay himself, and this is his first time going against his former team that he won Super Bowls with as Pearson Bronson on 2nd down. It looks like he's got the first. No, it doesn't. It's 3rd down and inches this time. Bronson's got the first down. Bronson enters the game battling Ezekiel Elliott to be the leading rusher in the NFL. Russell Wilson looks like he's going to have to rush on this play. That wide receiver screen was all covered up, but no one was rushing Wilson. As 2nd down, here's Bronson, a very run-heavy attack. We're going to need a big play on 3rd down, and it's Pearson Bronson who's going to deliver again, getting the first down, going outside. A long and methodical drive so far for the Seahawks, trying to enter at least field goal range, and this one as Jimmy Graham takes it across midfield. 2nd down, here's play action. Russell Wilson, middle of the field, finding Walden for the first down. That takes us to the red zone and accelerates our chances of getting a touchdown on this drive. 2nd down after that didn't go anywhere. Wilson got time, pass rush doing nothing, finding Bronson out the backfield, takes it to the 3-yard line, looking to pass, looking for a touchdown, looking for Bowen, returning from injury, but he can't hang on. 2nd down, run commit is going to stop that Bronson effort. 3rd down, here's Russell Wilson with time, and intercepted. Quan Alexander is all over it, and Quan Alexander, he's trying to outrace Tyler Lockett and CJ ProSize, and he's going to successfully do it. Pick 6 for Tampa Bay. Oh, but they missed the PAT. Still, though, what a play by Alexander, because the Seahawks were in position to at least get some points. Maybe a field goal, maybe a touchdown. They're not going to get anything out of that drive, and instead Tampa Bay gets a big-time play. Their offense gets the rest while their defense comes back on the field to face these Seahawks, who are a little bit bruised in the eagle right now, featuring a 3rd down and long. Russell Wilson stepping up and throwing for ProSize. Goes in and out of his hands. Good coverage by the defense, and on 4th down, punting unit comes out again, and Tampa Bay really has a chance to capture some momentum in this game, and they could get together a statement drive. The offense has to produce. The defense did their job. Now it's time for Lynch and Jeremy Hill to get something done, but they got to get a 3rd down and 7. Lynch able to just get it over. Look like Cam Chancellor right there and get the first down. Next play, Jeremy Hill, ton of space. Hill out racing Sherman for the touchdown, and Tampa Bay, what a statement game by this young squad on Monday Night Football. Maybe they actually have a chance to win the division. They can win a game like this. Who knows what kind of confidence it can spark for this unit. But the Seahawks are far from done, man. They're 8-minute quarters in this CFM. So we got a ton of time. We got 20 minutes of football left to be played. 3rd down and 2. Definitely need this first down to help our comeback efforts. Russell Wilson, timid, and taken down by Noah Spence. And here's the punting unit once again. A familiar sight for the Seahawks. Boxed up. Their always successful drive ended in a pick 6. And this game is going all Tampa Bay's way. It might not be the best time to remind Seahawks fans that Tampa Bay gets the ball coming out of halftime as Lynch. Oh, a ton of Seahawks coming his way, and he's able to get it away. 3rd down and 8. Play action. Lynch rolling out, throwing, and short. Not going to hit anyone. It looked like it was intended for Brate. And on 4th down, the punting unit comes out. The Seahawks looking to get one more big-time drive before halftime comes up, but they have to start from their own 4-yard line, and that play actually loses 2 yards. Now Russell Wilson Wilson standing in his own end zone, handing off to Bronson. Scary times right here. The last thing you want to do is compound a bad situation by getting a safety or turning the ball over. Russell Wilson finding Walden, but Walden is not going to get the first down, and here's the punting unit once again. Malone's a busy man, but that is not what we want to see. And Tampa Bay gets the ball practically at midfield to start off this drive with 1:10 left. Paxton Lynch a ton of time, but good coverage. Not able to find anyone, and Lynch is actually taken down for a sack there. He only loses half a yard. Lynch once again trying to look downfield, but there's nothing there. He's only taking these dump downs. Not really having too much of a successful game. Third down, Lynch well protected, but just waited too long to make something happen, and Mike Morgan crushes him. Good stand by the Seahawks defense right there, and doing a good job containing the passing game. We just got to keep Jeremy Hill in check and hopefully get something going in this very next play. Here's Emery Bacon using speed to get all the way to the 38-yard line. It looks like we're just going to have to go into halftime since we're going to be pinned in our own territory, but Russell Wilson might be trying to get a touchdown, but he won't even get any points for his squad once again. Trying to squeeze a pass in there, but Robert Blanton gets the interception. I thought we might have had Doug Baldwin as he has Mike Evans in coverage right there. That's going to put Tampa Bay in a chance to not kick a field goal because we call a timeout and they come back on an offense, but try to hit a Hail Mary. You never know what Mike Evans can do, but we won't find out because Jaron Reed gets the sack. But yeah, that play, I thought we had Doug Baldwin, but I guess it was a little bit of an overthrow under pressure. Hard to expect him to make that throw, and it got intercepted. And that's been a story of our game. I keep on trying to squeeze it in a tight coverage. Whoa, what an interception by Marcus Bogle. That was filthy right there as Wilson rolling out the pocket. Good field position to start this drive off, and we got to get some points. We got to get some sort of momentum because we've been doing pretty good. But like I said, the main problem is I'm just not playing too well in offense right now. I'm just kind of fooling around, having a bad game, having an off day, and we gotta do something because our defense is holding up. But there's only so many times where our defense can make plays to bail us out. As Russell Wilson leaving the pocket, throwing. Oh, but there's another error. Has some space to run for a couple extra yards, but trying to make the big play, going across the line of scrimmage. That is a penalty. Second down and 15. Finding Walden. There's a save play. It's not gonna get us a first down, but it's gonna make it a third down and manageable at the 22-yard line. Russell Wilson looking screen. Got Bacon. Oh, Bacon. He's a fast guy, but the defense closed in on him. Forced the tackle behind the chains, and on 4th down and 3, Steven Hauschka kicks the field goal up and good. We avoid a shutout this week, but we got a lot more work to do to get this W. The Tampa Bay defense is all over the field right now, making plays, stopping the running game, and Wilson just looks uncomfortable in the passing game right now. 2nd down and 11. Paxton Lynch also looks uncomfortable, not getting any downfield throws. All he's getting is checkdowns right now. 3rd down and 8. He's got to make something happen, and he does. Out the backfield, finds his man for the first down, and gets Tampa Bay near midfield. Here's Lynch under pressure, just able to get that ball away. Right now, Lynch is feeling the pressure from this pass rush. 2nd down. Lynch has time, but good coverage, and here comes a swarm of Seahawks in his face. Once again, able to get it away for the incompletion, but now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking screen. Got his man trying to hurdle for the first down. Once again, though, our defense is keeping us in this game more than it really should have, because without our great defensive efforts, as that's going to be a touchback, we would be way out of this game. We would be getting blown out. Instead, all our offense needs to do is get 2 scores to get back into this game. Even a field goal, not the worst thing in the world right now. We just cannot turn the ball over. Got to play smart and try to establish the running game. We had it a little bit going on that one successful drive that ended in the pick 6. If we could reestablish this running game, then hopefully we could open up the play action game and make life easier for Russell Wilson. 2nd down. Wilson intercepted again. Oh, no. That was not what we needed. Zach Orr gets the INT, and that was just, honestly, I hit the wrong button right there. I really wanted to hit the guy hitting the corner route. I believe it was Walden, but I kind of just panicked and hit the wrong button right there. And, you know, after I threw, I was like, no, that's not where I wanted to go, but still my fault nonetheless, and that's going to bury us in a big hole. 3rd down and 2. Sammy Coates with the first down. Biggest play in the passing game so far when they needed it for Tampa Bay. The running game, ever since that one Hill touchdown run, has gone absolutely nowhere. So it's all up to Paxton Lynch to find the open man under pressure, but he delivers to Mike Evans in the 4th quarter. The Seahawks are against the rope and down more points. Touchdown Tampa Bay. PAT's up and good. Seahawks are down 17. Everyone tuned in to Monday Night Football to see an undefeated Seahawks team put on a show. They are getting their asses whooped right now. This is not even a contest. But you know champions don't just give up. So this Seahawks team won't be put away quite easily. But this Tampa Bay defense is all over what the Seahawks want to do right now. A second down running the football with Bronson. Got nearly a first down on this play. We're going to run a hurry up guy like the front he had. He only had 3 down linemen. So why not try to run this football again? And it ends up working. Bronson running it first down. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to run hurry up and run the same exact play until he stops it. And he still only got 3 down linemen. And Pearson Bronson's got open space again. Defender coming out of nowhere to bring him down. But this running game is really rejuvenating this drive and getting it done quickly. We're not burning up much clock. And he actually calls a timeout right there to come out in a new set. And that was smart by him as Russell Wilson going to throw that ball away right there. The last thing we're going to do is take a sack and lose time because we're down 17. We need every single second. Nearly getting sacked on that play. Pressure immediately. 3rd down play action. Russell Wilson is taken down. Shane Ray, the guy that gets the sack, and Steven Hauschka, the guy that gets the field goal. That makes it a 2-possession game. So that was big. It wasn't really the worst thing in the world that we got that field goal, but I mean, we really needed a touchdown on that drive because now, with 4:36 left, Tampa Bay can chew up a lot of clock with Jeremy Hill. We need a run defense to stay stingy, and then hopefully we can force a punt and get another quick drive going. Play action! Intercepted! KJ Wright, clear lane to get a touchdown! Seahawks are not done just yet, as here comes a fake. Here's Jimmy Graham dropping the pass. Quan Alexander there to force the drop, and the Seahawks now need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion after some special teams trickery went wrong to tie the game up. But with 3:54 left, there's plenty of time to get this stop, get the ball back, and score a touchdown. We are putting pressure on this team right now. Paxton Lynch just made a mistake, and we can force him into another one. That would be fantastic. 2nd down. Here's Lynch throwing the football. Oh, almost had his man, but Earl Thomas with a jarring hit, forcing the incompletion, stopping the clock. 3rd down. Lynch intercepted. Bobby Wagner this time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are falling apart right in front of our eyes, but we still need a touchdown to get back into this game. This defense still has a chance to continue dominating like they've done all night long. Remember, we just got our last touchdown on a pick 6, our first touchdown of the entire game. We have not been in the end zone just yet, but Jimmy Graham is going to change it on this play. Touchdown Seahawks. 2-point conversion to try to tie the game. It's Bronson spinning and in. Unbelievable how quickly the Seahawks just scored 17 unanswered points, and there's still 3 minutes remaining in this game. If you were wondering where the epic music is, there it is. There's still a lot of football to be played. Now the epic music's on, and there's the Seahawks again. Bobby Wagner, 2nd pick in a row. Wow, he definitely lagged on that play. That's definitely why he quick threw that ball. But nonetheless, we'll take the break that we were given, take this great field position, and try to take the lead. We cannot turn the ball over. 2nd down and 13. Wilson well protected, rolling out the pocket, keeping it himself. Wilson out of bounds with 2:11 left. Big 3rd down and 6, only rushing 3. Wilson's got time, no one open. Wilson dancing around, swatted away. Looked like Lockett had space to get a first down and then some. Instead, Steven Hauschka is good. Still a successful drive because we got the lead for the first time in this game with just 2:01 remaining. Despite this huge fall apart, just complete mental breakdown by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they can still win this game with a touchdown on this drive, or at least get a field goal to tie the game up and send to OT. But where's Tampa Bay gonna find the energy to come back? They are mentally distressed right now, and Paxton Lynch is struggling badly. 4 interceptions, 3 of them in the last 3 drives. 3rd down and 8. Paxton Lynch rolling, pressure, sack. Frank Clark forces a huge loss. 4th down and 15. Gotta go for a minute 30 left. Lynch taken down by Mike Morgan. Turnover on downs. Seahawks with the ball, running with Pearson Bronson. Touchdown. Seahawks up by 10 points after the PAT flag is on the field, though. It's roughing the kicker. The points stand on the board. This is shocking. Absolutely shocking. A Seahawks team that struggled all night long, now up by 10 with a minute 17 left. That is 27 unanswered points in the last 5 minutes of the game. Wow. Wow. Tampa Bay, though, still in it. There's still time. Paxton Lynch making throws, finding Mike Evans. Gonna try to do it again. Other side of the field. That's incomplete, intended for Jermaine Kearse. 3rd down and 6. Paxton Lynch, only 42 seconds left to work with. And he's got to get a lot more yardage to make this drive happen. Sack. 4th down, game on the line. Paxton Lynch finding his man Coates, but he drops it. Sherman's there to break it up and secure the victory. Maybe the comeback of the year. Oh, Seattle wins again and stays undefeated on this season. Oh, heartbreaker for Tampa Bay. They were on the Monday Night Football stage, taking down the undefeated Seattle Seahawks, and fell apart. That was really my opponent's game. He had that game won. He was playing great, and I was just playing terribly. But, I mean, he really gave me the game by turning it over every single time on defense in that 4th quarter. And, you know, we made something happen out of it. But, I mean, if he was able to, you know, manage the clock better, definitely, and field position, definitely would have won that game. But, you know, I'll take any win the way it comes, and, you know, we still win like that, I'll take it. So leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. Good game to my opponent. Like I said, he deserved to win that game. He just had some problems in that 4th quarter, and I'll catch you guys next time.